Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to a different place.
A new area has been unlocked.
Oh, I am sat on a yoga ball, so there might be some strange noises.
Hannah's got gas.
It's really comfortable though, but yeah, I am on a yoga ball.
Yeah.
We don't have two chairs the same height.
Edge your bets on when it's going to burst.
So this is our year in a review, isn't it?
Yes. We've done one solid year of business ownership.
Calendar year, yeah.
So we thought we'd have a breakdown of the highs, the lows.
Yeah.
The lows.
The lows.
The real lows.
We have a bit of a difference of opinion on how well the year's gone, I think.
Well, what's your opinion?
I would have liked to have seen more growth in sales.
Okay.
I think just coming from a sales background, I very much enjoy looking at numbers and then figuring out how we can make more and sell more. I mean, that's what my job's been for the past 11, 12 years. Yeah. And it turns out it's quite difficult to do with yarn.
Yeah, because you're not selling the same cheese sandwich 12 months of the year.
No.
Everything varies. The weather changes things.
Yeah, well, the weather's always been a factor in sales in all of my jobs, but this year in particular, the weather has been alright.
It's been a strange one.
Yeah.
I've been pleased. We're up on last year.
We are up on
Profits
last year.
Are all right. So to me, I'm like, we could have done better.
Yeah.
There's months that I wish we had done better, but overall, we're in the green. The ship ain't sinking.
I was surprised because we always tell people that the summer was shocking, and when I was looking at the sales like month by month, actually it was 1 month that was really, really bad.
It just felt like more.
It just felt like longer. It like dragged on because then I suppose it was a knock-on effect of that bad month.
Yeah.
And then we were recovering from it for 3 more months, or I suppose, yeah.
So I guess as a year, start of the year, nothing really sticks out in my mind.
No, the first quarter was fine, just fine.
Ticked along.
Yeah, at the end of March we did a really good market.
Yeah, we did A-Up Market, which is our first... It's not our first market, it was our first big market.
Yeah.
We were fortunate enough that we was down the road from the event, so we did 2 big trolley loads for that.
Yeah.
I think that was when we started realising that we took too much stuff. The market video that we put up before Christmas, that's like an indication of where we're going with the markets. 2 big boxes, mannequin, done.
We kind of got an idea though from that market. The stand that was next to us, they had some of the same displays as but used it differently. Yeah. So I think we should do that next time.
Yeah,
or
definitely.
Look at doing something like that. And I still want to make a banner for the table. I've been saying it for 18 months now and not got around to it. But so the last weekend in March that wasn't it? And that was like the last good Saturday that we had until October.
Just fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a gradual decline, gradual drop-off of sales. It was like we were really busy. We did the restock/buying based off of that.
Yeah.
And based off previous sales from the year prior.
Yeah.
To get an indicator of how things start declining towards summer.
Because it was our first summer.
Yeah.
Because when we took over in June 2024, you're kind of in the depths of summer already. Yeah. We hadn't done the buy-in, so
we
it was
sort of fortunate as well with that. We took over in summer, but people were coming to gawk at us.
Yeah.
And to introduce themselves and to meet us.
Yeah.
So that kind of artificially boosted those sales.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, it was like Friday, Saturday, really busy. We was doing the numbers that we were expecting. We opened the shop Tuesday and we went from a £500-600 day to a £200 day. Yeah. And it was just like, oh, okay.
A bit of a shock, wasn't it?
And it didn't pick up.
Until October.
Yeah. But there's a lot of factors in that. We had really warm weather.
June was the warmest June we've had in ages. Really hot. So people weren't knitting.
School holidays,
obviously, at the end of July and all throughout August. August also, we took 2 days off to go on holiday.
How dare we?
How dare we? So that impacted sales a bit.
But we also weighed up with that as well. Like, we were already having a crap month. What is 2 days going to do? Yeah. And I sold some records to kind of like...
Well, we did actually say that we were going to have someone run the shop for us, didn't we, for those 2 days? But then we decided that because it had been so quiet, could we afford to pay someone to stand in an empty shop for 2 days?
And the money we do make that we couldn't do with for invoices, we'd pay somebody that money anyway.
Yeah.
Just shut the shop.
We just decided to shut the shop, but hopefully next year we'll be able to keep the shop open and have a holiday as well.
Yeah, we had really bad roadworks in and around town. We've had antisocial behaviour left, right and centre.
Yeah.
The square got shut down a number of times. There was a stabbing. There was kids throwing roof tiles off the old Debenhams.
That was in June. Both of those were in June.
So it was just a rough period for us. And then to top it all off, we got robbed.
Yeah.
Which was just not needed.
Which wasn't a significant amount, but
£50 worth of stock.
It was £50 worth of stock, which at the time, £50, we needed that £50.
When you're doing like £200-300 a day, which I know some yarn shops will go, God, that's a good day for me. Based on where we are and our running costs and everything else, we sort of need more than that. And when you're losing 50 quid to a bunch of scummy kids that aren't going to use it, I'd be less annoyed if they'd nicked 50 quid's worth of Rowan and made something from it.
Yeah.
But the fact they were just going to muck around with it
and chuck it in the bin.
Yeah, it really got to me, that did.
And it was a new Rowan yarn as well that had just come out because we had it in the window.
And for anyone that's wondering about that, we provided the names, the parents' names, the schools, every bit of information you could, and the police fobbed us off. CCTV.
Yeah.
Police fobbed us off. We got an email saying that the case was closed and someone had been dealt with for the theft of a litter picker. Now, I hate to break it to you. We don't sell litter pickers, we sell yarn.
Yeah.
So it just felt farcical. And this wasn't immediate either. We were chasing it for months, weren't we?
Well, also, because at the time we didn't say anything, but I was newly pregnant.
Yeah.
So on top of that, we had the stress of all this happening. And I was on my own in the shop, wasn't I? And it's the first time I've been left on my own in the shop for...
Ever.
And I was only there for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I had to go get our daughter.
I can't remember why.
I can't remember why either.
There was a
You
reason.
might have had a workshop that night or something.
Oh, possibly. Oh, I did. I had a private workshop, which I don't normally do after hours. It was just a whole bunch of things stacked on top of each other, wasn't it?
But the same group of lads came back the following day and stood outside the shop. One of them masked up in a balaclava. Now, if I hadn't been there, that to me is intimidation. But I was there. They didn't know I was the owner.
Yeah.
They just thought I was a customer, so I was able to get out, take some really good pictures of them before I had a verbal argument with them. And those pictures helped us identify them.
Yeah.
But that and summer combined was just like, can we just write this half of the year off?
That was like the beginning of a rubbish few months.
Yeah.
It just continued to get more. And obviously, because I was newly pregnant, I was not feeling very well as well. To kind of counteract the low sales, we put more workshops on. And we weren't spending much on stock, which then came back to bite us in the bum.
Yeah.
Because we weren't spending on stock. What we were selling, we obviously charged VAT because we're above the VAT threshold. We then got hit with a really big VAT bill.
Over £4,000.
Over £4,000.
Which is a lot more than the previous VAT bill.
Yeah.
Like 3 times as much. So it was just kind of like, I'm sorry, what? And we had all these invoices due, not enough money coming through the shop.
Yeah.
And a £4,000 VAT bill.
Yeah. Because the way that we'd made money was to put workshops on because it was too hot for people to want to knit.
Yeah.
So we won't be doing that again. And it also got us
into a bad habit of, well, if the shop's not busy, we're just not going to buy stock. And we're just going to be running the shop on as the bare minimum we can.
Yeah.
Which we've realised with December that we can't really do that.
No.
But luckily,
we
ain't taking that line down. So we had an accountants meeting. And it was like, love, we ain't paying £4,000.
I was like,
over
no,
£4,000.
You are wrong.
And we managed to get it down a chunk.
Yeah.
It was still painful.
Yeah.
But it was less painful.
Yes.
And then we go into our happier period, shall we say?
Yeah, so October, November, December, the last quarter, that's obviously going to be your busiest time of year.
Yeah.
Is for a lot of retail. And luckily for us, that this year, the beginning of 2025, that kind of spilled into January and February as well. So fingers crossed, we're still in that good 5 months, 6 months up to March.
The problem is
We've got no stock.
we've got no stock. Sock yarn, we did one of our biggest buys of sock yarn because last year we did well on it. This year we've done well.
Yeah.
We're pretty much all out of sock yarn. The hand dyed, the symphony that we brought in at the trade show, that's flown out.
I know.
That's your fault because of your sock workshops.
Probably. But overall, like the whole year, we are up on the year before.
Yeah.
Which is good. But I like to see trends and patterns, and that's not the case.
Yeah. We went for a coffee earlier and we was talking about this. And like you say, you'd like to look at this September and last September and see it.
Yeah.
But it's impossible.
Yeah.
Because it's all dependent on the weather, what might be happening in town.
Yeah.
What's released. This year we had Soft Down and Sirdar Storage Chunky with the two big releases.
And Snuggly Chunky.
And Snuggly Chunky, whereas last year it was the Loveful stuff.
Yeah.
I want to say Hayfield Spirit Chunky.
I think they introduced some new colours and then we decided to get them all in.
Yeah.
So that was last year.
But I think the Loveful range last year helped boost those sales because that was a really, really great double knit.
Yeah.
With 20% wool recycled.
And they haven't released new patterns since then, so it's not something that we pushed. But we could have pushed the same things again. We just didn't.
Had Soft Down,
but we had Soft Down,
amazing.
which has been really good. But I never thought about it being somewhat dependent on what the brands are releasing.
Yeah. And what they talk. This is my frustration with King Cole because they'll release Firefly, for example.
Yeah.
A bunch of activity on social media about it. We get people asking for it. And then when we get around to going, well, should we start getting some samples and talking to people that have used it and get some feedback, they're already on to two other things.
Yeah.
So for us, it's a bit of a gamble to bring something in because you're relying on the social media of the yarn brand, but the yarn brand has moved on.
Yeah.
Whereas with Sirdar, the whole of the last half of this last year, they were talking about the Soft Down, the Sirdar Storage Chunky. So it was fresh in their minds. They were coming to their local yarn shop.
Yeah.
That's what they were looking for.
Yeah.
If they had have released all of that, but then gone back and talked about an acrylic that they'd released a year ago, or a new acrylic, you'd be like, well, cheers for that.
Yeah.
But in total, you've done the numbers. Yes.
So, well, the amount that we've spent on stock.
This is painful. Go on.
£63,000.
As someone that's never owned a yarn shop, and I'm sure there's people out there that have always wondered. There you go.
Yeah. So, like 2/3 of that, 1/3 was spent with one of our big suppliers. The other third was spent with another one.
Sirdar and King Cole.
Sincole and Sirdar. Sirdar and King Cole. And then the other third is split between all of our like little suppliers, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's a lot, but we have changed the needles.
We've changed the needles, we've changed the circulars. If you think when we took over the shop, 90% King Cole.
Yeah.
Now it's 20%.
Yeah.
Like, we've overhauled the entire shop.
Well, it's a third.
Yeah. And when you look at the top 5 bestsellers, you've got Borrow Mew in there.
Well, I've got that here. So, for the whole year, our top selling yarn was Sirdar Stories DK.
Which we love.
Which was the yarn that was selling in the summer.
Yeah.
And then the next one down is Hayfield Spirit DK, which is Sirdar.
Yeah.
The next
that and the Chunky, the colour palettes for that are incredible.
Yeah. Well, the Chunky is the fourth one. In between the two spirits is King Cole Yummy Chunky. We do sell a lot of Yummy.
For the toy people out there.
For the amigurumi people. And we have actually found a brand that we're considering for next year that has a bigger range of colours. They do like 70 colours or something, don't they?
Which just makes more of a headache because we can't have 70 colours.
I know.
So what shade of blue do you get and what shade of green do you get?
I know.
This is the whole thing with running a shop.
And then the fifth best-selling yarn is King Cole Big Value Super Chunky. That one surprises me.
Like, we had a lot of students buying Super Chunky to make scarves and things. Like, first-time knitting projects.
Yeah, because I would have thought that Chunky would have been a better seller than
people
Super
just want...
Chunky. But people do just want big,
yeah, if you're
easy,
starting out
quick.
knitting, you just want, bam, my first project done.
Yeah, that's not me at all.
No. But this is what I was saying, and this is something I've been thinking about. We don't have. If you look at our super chunky ranges, if you come in the shop or look online, we've got King Cole Explorer.
Yeah.
Best super chunky. We love it to bits. Can't keep it in stock.
Yeah.
Cheers to everyone that's bought it at Christmas. We've like got 2 colours left. And then we've got the acrylic.
Yeah.
There's nothing in the middle of that.
No.
So that's something I want to work on this year.
We know where the gaps are in our stock, and that's what we need to fill this year.
Yeah.
We need some more wool, super chunky. We have the mega chunky, 100% wool.
Not sold.
Not sold.
Year before, we had the King Cole version.
Yeah.
Which is same colour palette.
It was more pastels, and then the King Cole, it was the Rosarium, and it was in balls, and it was more pastel colours, and that was selling really well. So then we found this other one, which is called Millennium by Rosario's for, confusingly, they're very similar names. But we bought loads of that in, literally 2 packs of each colour, 20 colours in a way.
Same price as the King Cole
Same price as the King Cole one. The only thing is, it's in skeins.
Yeah.
Not in balls, and we still have a whole tub of it. Like, it's not sold. We've not had to rebuy it. We've reduced the price a couple of times, and people just aren't buying it, and I don't know why. The only thing I can think of is it's because it's in skeins and you have to boil it up.
And it is just so big.
No, but it's not.
People, I don't,
I wouldn't say it's a mega chunky. I would say
it's funny though, right? Super chunky skein nobody wants. If you put a double knit or a 4-ply skein,
I know.
Flies out.
I know, it's so weird. But I would say it's more of a super chunky than a mega chunky. But people are asking for wool, chunky and super chunky, but then they're not willing to pay the price.
Yeah. And we are going to bring one in.
Yeah.
The price is the price. But this is the thing, it's not wool chunky, go there, get wool chunky. We've got wool chunky. We've got to find a wool chunky. And yet, we can look at Sirdar, we can look at King Cole, we can look at Rowan. We've talked about Rowan Big Wolf, for example.
Yeah.
But we've got to find one that we really like, one that's people are willing to pay for.
Yeah.
That has the right choice.
Has a good colour range.
And a good colour range.
Yeah.
And a good meterage.
Yeah.
To price. Because there's no point being £10 for 80 metres.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, I think people come in and they're saying, I want it to be all natural fibres. But I want to do it in chunky, and we're like, that's fine, but you're going to need 8-9 balls to do this pattern, or 12 balls to do this blanket, and then they're adding it up and they're like, oh, okay, and then they leave with an acrylic.
Yeah. But we could very easily just bring in a cheap wool,
yeah,
which is an unknown blend of God knows what,
yeah,
from overseas, but we're just not about that. We've spoke about this over a coffee. We want to focus on British wools a lot more, and traceable, sustainable yarns. So if that means that it's going to be £9 as opposed to £7,
yeah,
so be it.
Yeah.
We need to support the industry.
So £63,000 in stock, and overall it was nearly £4,000 that we took more than last year. Now, we did open Mondays on November and December,
which almost killed me off.
Yeah, which was hard work for you. But also, that meant that we had a better December than last year. But overall, was that worth it?
I think it was worth it, but then it's the chicken and egg. We open the Mondays, we sell stock a lot quicker. We're going to have to restock a lot more.
Yeah.
Which is just hilarious. And in fact, funny thing I was thinking about the other day.
Yeah.
We stocked up on Granny Square card decks because last Christmas.
Oh yeah, they flew out last Christmas, and there's been two new releases of them this year. Yeah. So we stocked up on them. We've got loads of them, and nobody. Well, we've sold them.
Yeah, we've sold them to people that are like, my partner, my friend knits or crochets. Are you like, okay, what yarn weight? Don't know. Right, okay. Do they prefer natural or acrylic? Don't know. Okay, maybe don't buy yarn. Here's a Granny Square card deck or a crochet book.
Yeah.
So we've sold a lot more books and card decks in that capacity.
Did we have books last Christmas? I don't think we did.
I don't think we did, no. No, we did a few. We've expanded it a lot more since then.
Yeah.
And it's done well for us this year.
But also the books that sold well last year didn't necessarily sell well this year.
No.
It's just that there's no rhyme or reason.
Sense.
Yeah.
But we're up. And to say when we first took over the business, we put, was it like £5,000 into the account?
Yeah.
And we've somehow managed to build that up to a point where we're spending over 60 grand, which is completely taking the piss. But here you go. Yeah, a lot learned.
Yeah.
And it's just ridiculous because obviously we spend that on the start. Then you've got your running costs. You've got rent and all that sort of stuff that goes on that. We ain't taking a wage. Like, we might occasionally take 50 quid out for ourselves.
50? When have you been taking £50?
I did it a couple months back, but then I ended up putting it back in the business.
No, we just pay our household bills and that's it. Since March last year,
Yeah.
actually. That's the last time that we took anything as like spare money.
Well, we now get paid on YouTube.
Yeah.
And on Facebook, for engagement, you get paid as well. On Facebook, was it like 3 months ago?
Yes.
We started, thankfully, weirdly, this all kicked off from getting robbed. So cheers to the scumbags for that. We were making like £1, £2 per post.
Yeah.
Not all the posts, occasionally. And we were like, oh, wow. And it got to like 20 quid, wasn't bothered. Got to 30 quid, well, $30. I was like, oh, we should see how we get paid this. Turns out it wasn't in any of our details. It was all, it needed to be, it was under Hannah's name, it needed to be business name.
Yeah.
I did all the correct procedures to get that sorted. Wasn't working.
No.
I spent 3 months, 4 months getting this all changed. Mm-hmm. Good luck trying to find a live chat on Facebook. It got to like $80 and I was like, right, we want this money. Finally got everything sorted. We're going to have $80. We're going to get paid, Hannah.
Yeah.
How much was the threshold?
$100.
We hit $100 before October.
Yeah.
September.
Yeah.
When did we get the payout?
24th of December.
And it was in dollars, and they take VAT.
Yeah, well, we were thinking, oh, that's good. We can use that towards Christmas presents.
Yeah.
It came on the 24th of December.
And it was like 90 quid.
Yeah.
80, 90 quid.
It was £80.
Bastards.
After they've taken taxes off for America and the conversion rate and everything.
And we get monetized on YouTube now. Mm-hmm. Once again, doesn't really, it's not making us rich.
No.
Like YouTube short, our most popular YouTube short is my barber jacket. 50,000 views.
I think it's 60,000.
Yeah, made £3.
Yeah.
Our most popular long form YouTube video, that's made us like £6.
Has it?
Something like that. It turns out we are doing this all wrong because I was looking into this.
Okay.
You want to be under 10 minutes, get to the point.
Okay.
And try not to be too niche.
Oh.
We ramble, we're a bit too long, and we are proper niche.
Yeah.
So we ain't making any money on that. But we made £100 on YouTube.
We did. We got to £100 eventually.
And we thought, Christmas party.
Yeah, we'll go out for dinner.
We're going to have tacos, we're going to have a date night. First time in a year and a half.
Yeah.
When did that get paid?
The 24th of December.
How much did that cost?
We got £90?
Yeah. So after all said and done, and America's had their cut and everyone else, I mean, it's still like 180 quid we've got, but it's not every month. Like,
no.
Facebook's now down to like $10.
Well, then we're going to have to spend the year building that back up, so it's probably going to be $100 a year.
Brilliant. You name me another job where you get paid yearly and it's 100 quid. And it might not even be 100 quid because the currency could hit rock bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
So it is good that, like, with YouTube, if we can grow our YouTube channel, we might get to a point where we get 50, 60 quid a month, which that's our wage, and we can treat ourselves.
Yeah.
Realistically, we ain't.
There'll be signs.
There'll be signs. I'll be wearing Gucci. Hannah will have a golden yoga ball.
We'll have like a Balenciaga baby carrier.
Yeah. I'm going to have yarn tattooed on my forehead. Yarn life rings.
Yeah, so, well, that's another thing that we didn't have last year, I suppose.
Yeah. Like I said, we've got to get the shop to where we want it to be. Mm. And we're trying to get that done with the YouTube as well. And if we can get to the point where both of those, hopefully this year, start being a bit more consistent, it just becomes a lot more manageable.
You say that as we're about to have a baby.
I know. And we're weighing up whether to open Mondays and to hire.
Yeah, so we're wondering whether to hire a member of staff just for one day next year, so that we can open Mondays more, like, permanently.
Yeah, but then it weighs up that question, are Mondays were great November, December, March, April, are they going to be trash?
But then my argument is some people have Sunday, Monday off. So when we're open, they're at work, so they can't come to the shop.
I know.
We're off Sunday, Mondays. and whenever we go on holiday, if and when, we try and visit yarn shops, but they're not open on a Monday.
I know.
So I think we need to.
Yeah, but it is nice to have one day at a garden centre on a Monday when there's nobody around but the OAPs.
Yeah.
It's just lush.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. That's the plan for this year.
Yes.
Any other goals?
I don't think so. Less workshops, because I'm hoping that helps with that VAT bill.
And you're not here anyway.
And I'm not here anyway. And I'm not sure how, because we do get a lot of people who are regulars who come to workshops, but also we get people who it's their first experience of the shop, and I'm not sure how having a baby in the corner asleep would go down with people that don't know us.
Yeah.
If it was like people that watch our videos or people that come into the shop a lot, then I'd feel like that would be a lot more accepted. I'm not sure how I would feel if what if the baby starts crying in the middle of a workshop?
What if it just starts whipping out a granny square?
So there will be less workshops next year. There will be guest workshops still.
Yeah, the wine and twine.
The wine and twine. Dan's going to be doing it.
Honestly, the wine and twine, we might as well just be...
A wine and twine shop.
Yeah. They're so popular.
It's great.
I'm really proud of the fact that we've got that off the ground. And it's a good social environment for everyone.
It is. It's really good. I mean, we do one once a month now. We may have to up that to twice a month.
We are talking about twice a month because it's just chaos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really grateful for all of the support in the shop, online, on videos. It's got a bit mad.
Yeah.
Particularly the YouTube. We aimed for 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we're nearly at 3.5.
Yeah.
So
I think we're over 3.5, aren't we?
Possibly. But that just it kind of spurs you on to want to sit down and make videos.
Yeah, I'm just going to have a look.
You can have a look. We'll do a quick jump cut once Hannah's... It's going to be like 2,010 subscribers now.
Oh, 3,428.
Well, this would be a good time. This is the stuff we have to do now.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
This would be a good time to subscribe. Hit the button, hit the like. Feel free to share, comment and all that.
Oh, nice. Share it with your friends.
Yeah.
Hit the hide button that we can't find still, even though somebody's told us where it is.
People keep asking about the truffle shuffle. It's coming. I was going to do it as a Christmas Day video, but was busy.
You know, these ideas he has, he doesn't tell me. I've just seen the time.
Yeah.
We need to pick our daughter up for nursery.
We should save her. We should save the nursery.
Yes, that's more like it. So thank you so much for watching, and that was our 2025 review.
Yeah.
We'll see how 2026 goes.
If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below or drop them on social media.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of starting a yarn shop...
Don't.
No, go for it. But, you know...
It's not as romantic as you expect.
It's not the romantic vision. It's kind of like the canal.
Yeah.
People talk about living on canal boats in this romantic haze way.
Yeah.
And then you watch people's videos of boilers not working and they're freezing the nips off and they've got no water.
Yeah.
You're like...
Oh, yeah, we don't have heating in the shop either.
Yeah, that's a thing. But no, if you're watching this going, I might open a yarn shop, do it. Do lots of research. Look at what is around you yarn shop wise, what brands they have, because if the yarn shop next door has King Cole, you're probably not going to get a King Cole account and so on and so forth. But honestly, go for it. Whether that be trying to buy an existing business or starting your own, it's definitely worth going for. We ain't rich. We borrowed a lot of money to buy ours, and that's why it's so stressful. So don't worry if you haven't got the money. There's silly buggers out there that will give you the money.
But you've got to pay it back.
Yeah, you do have to pay it back, unfortunately. We'll put a link below to the people that we used. So if you are looking for some support, they're available.
Yeah, they've been really good.
Right, should we go get a load of nonsensical paintings off our daughter that are covered in glitter and unicorns?
Yes.
Can't wait. See you later, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.